Welcome one and all to this season's 25th episode of Seahawk Central News. I'm Della, Badia.
And I'm Corin, Sponsler. This week, we'll be taking a look at a guest speaker who almost didn't come to UNCW,
along with a calming technique for adults, previously only thought of for children.
UNCW mourns the loss of student Connor Vogel. Vogel passed away last weekend after an off-campus accident. He was a junior at UNCW, majoring in computer science. Anyone in the UNCW community can sign a memorial book for Vogel's family at the Fisher Student Center Information Desk. The University Counseling Center will be providing grief support for students. A memorial service for Connor was held on Friday, April 22nd at 11 a.m. at Christ Community Church. In lieu of flowers, Connor's family requests that donations be made to the Connor Vogel Scholarship Fund at Coastal Christian High School.
UNCW Presents hosted a sold-out event last weekend. Humor writer David Sedaris performed at Keenan Auditorium on Sunday, April 17th. He nearly canceled his event, citing the reason of not supporting House Bill 2. Sedaris is a well-known satirical author. He writes personal books, essays, and spoken word pieces about the human condition. He has won many awards, has appeared in the New Yorker magazine, and has sold millions of copies of his books in 25 different languages. He has also appeared twice in the Best American Essays literary series.
Students of the Communication Studies Department talked to professionals and community members about sexting. The community forum was titled Gender, Sexuality, and New Media. It took place on April 19th and April 21st with two different discussions. The students presented information from Amy Adele Hasanoff's book titled Sexting Panic and Dana Boyd's book titled It's Complicated. The two books discuss the interaction of teenagers with new media.
This weekend, the College of Arts and Sciences showed off their different programs to the community. The College of Arts and Sciences open house took place on Saturday, April 16th. The event ran down Chancellor's Walk and was free to the public. Features of the open house included a marine animal tench tank, a fossil sifting exhibit, mock newscast, a media circus, tours of publishing labs and studios, musical performances, art showcases, and more.
Undergraduate students shared original films with peers and the community last weekend at the Visions Film Festival and Conference, which took place on April 15th. The annual event was hosted by the Department of Film Studies. Founder and director of Whippersnapper Films, Jacqueline Gramigna, was the keynote speaker. Successful professionals from the film industry gave a panel discussion. The event has grown over the years from a small-scale festival into a large international event.
In less than a week, UNCW students will begin taking spring 2016 final exams. To help relieve stress, Sharky's Game Room in the Fisher Student Center offers the Color Me Calm event on April 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. Students will be provided coloring books, coloring pencils, and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Recently, adult coloring books have hit bestseller lists and widespread popularity. Coloring in black and white pictures is a therapeutic way to relieve stress, proven by researchers. So come out to Sharky's this exam season for a fun way to relieve your stress.
UNCW students and the Wilmington community will be given a reason to walk together on May 1st. The UNCW Suicide Prevention Walk, also called Out of the Darkness Campus Walk, will occur from noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Participants will meet outside of DePaulo Hall for this event hosted by Sigma 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 and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. You can register online for this event until Friday, April 29th. Every week, Laura ventures out around campus asking students about a specific issue. Here's this week's Talk on the Walk.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talk on the Walk. I'm Laura Della, Badia. One of the many stressors for college students is final exams. Many clubs and organizations are offering stress-relieving activities across campus. Today, I'm asking students what they do to relieve stress.
To relieve stress, I like to paint.
I pray. I listen to music. I'll go, I'll reach out to people who like to change my perspective. You know, for example, Frankie at Chick-fil-A, that's my boy. He's been working here for 16 years doing the same thing, but he loves his life. He's very happy, he's blessed, and like, you know, so when I'm stressing about little things, like I think about my man Frankie, who just loves to, you know, serve us at Chick-fil-A every day and works real hard, and that keeps me focused and driven.
What do I do to relieve stress? I don't really get stressed too often, so I don't really do anything to relieve it. I read a lot of books and history, so sometimes I just go to sleep when I get tired, but other than that, like, I don't really get stressed.
I don't really have to relieve stress because I'm a senior and all I'm really thinking about is how I'm going to graduate soon and how all of my hard classes are out of the way.
All right. Yeah. One way that I generally tried to relieve stress one time was, this was actually senior year of high school. It was probably in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. So I pretty much put myself in a sauna suit that I was using to cut weight for wrestling. And I listened to opera music and I did wind sprints in the middle of the night. It was weird, I have no idea, but it distracted me to the point where I wasn't even mad anymore. It worked. I probably wouldn't do it again. It was weird, but it worked. So, yeah.
And I relieve stress by meditating and drinking a lot of chamomile tea and doing some herbal therapy.
I guess the best way I relieve stress is either I isolate myself in a quiet place or listen to some music, or sometimes I'll even go for a run and work out, and that kind of takes my mind off of things. So, yep, that's what I do.
I relieve stress by, hanging out with friends, sometimes going to the beach. I like to watch a lot of movies because I'm a film major, so usually I'll just spend an entire day watching movies.
And those are some of the ways our students relieve their stress. Let us know how you do so on our social media sites. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Della Badia. For this week's Student Spotlight, one student submitted a few words from American novelist, poet, and playwright Gertrude Stein. Everybody gets so much information all day long that they lose their common sense.
You can be our eyes and ears on campus and in the Port City area. Send us any bits of information you would like us to report on or investigate on, as well as submitting your photos, quotes, and a student you believe deserves recognition for his or her achievements at UNCW or in the community, all to TealTVnews@gmail.com.
The time comes for us to sign off this year's final episode of Seahawk Central News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Della Badia.
And I'm Corin, Sponsler. We wish you well with final papers and exams. Have an excellent weekend and summer. Until we meet again next year, continue soaring high, Seahawks.